Hey! Hey! Go with, where's mine? There we go. Much better. Much better. If you're watching, dude, I'm waiting for you to respond on Facebook. There's something, you know, so... And to everyone else, I apologize. I am talking to a buddy of mine. I'm waiting for him to see if he's actually watching, so... Hey! Hey! All right, let's get started. Come on, buddy, with your damn spider shield. Come on. Dang, I'm trying to get my parrying better. Oh, damn. I'm out of stamina. Come on, buddy. Really? Oh, what the hell are on these? 628. This is 632. Alright. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy, let's go. Well, there you go, you little piece of shit. You just got killed. So now, unfortunately, I have to now deal with probably one of the most hated creatures in this game, being the nasty doggos. These guys are a real pain in the ass, I'll tell you. Okay. There's one. If I remember correctly, I should be able to sneak by. And the other one should be right over here. Alrighty. This is where shit is gonna get a little crazy. Ah, there you are, Slave Nightingale. Now give me one moment, fellas. Alright, now we're gonna go get access to the snowfield. Might as well right now. And get that lit, and then head back here. And okay, I got a reply from a community. I'm so sorry about this, guys. Give me a minute. I know I really shouldn't be answering this, just, give me one moment. I apologize about that. It's just ridiculous and crazy. Anyway, everyone else from here on out can wait unless it's very, very, very important. So, let's see. Alright, I'll add you guys later. Talking to the two people I was in the Sniper Elite community I was in. These two guys said they would party up with, so, or they want me to add them to play, so. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to see if I should switch up my equipment, but I'll wait till I get back. Well, I'm gonna actually wait till I light this bonfire. I know people don't invade here as much as like other places like the Cleansing Chapel and all, so Alright, whoever just messaged me can wait. But since these people are damn impatient, excuse me guys, I know I said I wouldn't do this, but let me just get this guy out of the way real quick, so hopefully he can, leave me be for now. So, you know. Be doing this because it is pretty rude, so I apologize. Now, alright, so I'm trying to remember how I message on here, because I don't remember. This is one of 3 characters I have, so you know. Hey! One moment. Alright, now it's time to travel back all the way to the cleansing chapel. As you see, these bosses are dead. I can go through the Grand Archives once I get a hold of Yorm. But to get a hold of Yorm, I'm gonna have to go through Irithyll, which I have to clear this and get the doll. I can go through there, and then the only thing I'm not looking forward to is fucking Pontiff Sullivan, because he's gonna be a pain in the ass. Jesus Christ. Alright. Nope. Wait, did it sound? Alright, this area is kind of a semi-invasion. Like, oh, speaking of summon sign, here's somebody. If you guys, for those who don't know, which I'm surprised for those who wouldn't know what this is, the famous L1 meme. I'm actually going to pull out one of my favorite weapons here right now in one moment.
Hello. Thank you.
Yeah, Zach, that's from, I actually saw her at the library up by my house a while back. And I just, you know, she has 2 kids now, you know. She's, doing a pretty good job. I don't need... Hang on. Shit. Oh well. Forgot these guys, you can't really do anything. These guys I don't like because they're a pain in the ass. Shit. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I gotta go over here. Yeah, dude, on my one character, my main character, he's like NG10. He's a real... Oh, crap. Shit. Yeah, if you use them or if you have a torch. These guys coming up ahead, the Grave Wardens, they're kind of a pain because while they don't have the best defenses, they hit like a truck. I'm gonna try to parry him. And I'm hoping no one invades right now because, like I said, I'm not really super good at the invasions. But, you know, I'm actually going to hang on one moment. I actually want to... No, I want to change real quick. Let me, where is my... There we go. This armor is actually one of the two, like, later bosses. Like, it's actually, one of the next big bosses I have to go against. The main, boss I have to kill in this fight with the guy that has this armor is known as Lothric the Younger Prince. But the two bosses, you have Lothric the Younger Prince, who's the Lord of Cinder, and then you have his older brother Lorien, who this is Lorien's armor, and it's actually his sword I'm wielding right here, and this is his total armor.
Hey!
Then repost. Oh, you little fucking cocksucker. Alright. Yeah, if you have like a ultra great sword with shields like this, you can see the difference in how fast you can swing it. Compared to something like this. Or, you know. I have no idea. Alright, where are these little thralls? Here's one. Oh, and you just fell to your death. Alright, well that just happened. I want one of these guys to come up. What the hell? Yeah, this is just some random I just found. Some of the bosses in here, like I said, like Lothric and Lorien in general, are just really big pains in the ass. For the repost. Yeah, this... Now, if you want to see the armor of the final boss in the game, this is actually... This is the outfit of the Soul of Cinder. If you don't know, he's basically just the physical manifestation of every Lord of Cinder that's linked to Flame since Gwyn from Dark Souls 1. And this is that outfit, and then this is actually the sword, his sword, which is an alternate version of the coiled sword you get at the beginning of the game. Pretty cool. Now I'm actually going to take off this and actually go with... I haven't used that in a while. I don't know if you can repost or parry that. Now we have to watch out for the thralls because there's like 3 to 4 of them in here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot those huge balls from above. Is this an axe? Yeah, these guys are. Yeah, I've beaten the game at least once on every one of my characters. This one's on NG 1 or 2. On my other character, my original, I'm on like NG plus 10. New game plus 10. Come on, you little bastard. I'm still not good at parrying yet. I'm trying to get better at that. Really? Alright, so I know I'm gonna have to worry about I'm probably gonna switch up to one of my other characters next. Yeah, the Soul of Cinder in this game, he basically has every form of combat. He uses sorceries, miracles, pyromancies, can change this sword to a spear, to he can flip it upside down, to reverse it into like a staff. He can turn it into a coiled curved sword. And yeah, and in phase 2, Gwyn's soul takes over because the Soul of Cinder does a lot of Gwyn's moves. You'll hear Gwyn's music with the infamous piano on it, you know. And yeah, it's also an NPC is going to invade up ahead from Dark Souls 1, but here's actually a shortcut. Yeah, I'm probably going to send this guy back, and then I'm going to go restock. Because plus on my main character, my second character, I have at least on my second character more so, I have at least one of every weapon with every infusement, and then on my original character, I've only gotten one platinum on PS4, and it's actually this game, and that's what's on my original character. And there goes someone looking like Yellowfinger Hazel. Okay, that is just pleasant. These are all the boss souls. This is the Soul of Cinder's boss soul. I had this one, and I think a couple others from my last playthrough. I'll send him back, take a screenshot of his name in case if I decide to add him. Let me go ahead and message him, that guy. My avatar picture on this game is actually from Dark Souls 1. I killed a Solaire, and then I did the little, that's the shrug emote, and under the place where you find them and all, so but yeah, I'll go to my first character, second character after this, and show you some of the stuff on there. It's pretty cool. Alright, where is... Oh yeah, here we go. This is the katana you get from when you kill the Ring City DLC boss, Dark Eater Midir. In the Dark Souls community, you mention the name Dark Eater Midir, and yeah, you ask for help. A lot of people are going to tell you no. Not because they are being assholes. It's because Midir is, for even a post-game boss, he's really in like a next level of ridiculous. Especially his phase 2, and his he shoots this dark beam in phase 1 that can deal massive dark damage to you, but in phase 2 it basically more crazy. Oh, you're not even in here? Alright. Hang on a minute. I don't know if you're still in here, Zach, but if you are, I apologize. Dude, give me a minute. Oh, shit. Hang on. Facebook is acting stupid, or I should say my computer is acting stupid right now. I had a long day. Jesus Lord. I had a really long day. Ay. I don't know why my Facebook is acting stupid. Let me see where. There's that. Oh, there's someone else. Spectre. Zach, if you are still in here, dude, post, something in the comments. Alright. Rest here. Alright. Let me, can you give me a moment for you guys who are watching? I have to check my, the Discord, but you guys could tell by my name, I'm in, XGN, or the Exile Gaming Network, which is a pretty well-known professional clan, but they have a casual division, or a part of it, which I'm in. So I'm just checking, make sure I don't have any important clan business I got to take care of. So just give me one moment. Gotta make sure none of the colonels or the majors need me for anything. Alright, so... As I get better with my parrying with the shield, that's when I'm gonna start, that's when I'm gonna start practicing more with the Cestus, and then even potentially barehanded. So, you know, I need to actually, let me take off that, and then I will go around in my normal knight armor, which is actually one of my favorite armor sets. For the guys, I have a tendency of switching armors kind of frequently because I don't like to wear the same exact thing for too long. I don't like to wear the same thing for too long because it's just how I am, you know. I don't really like to do that because it gets boring after a while for me. So, you know. So now let me grab my long sword. I'll grab my lightning or dark sword. Oh, no, I'll grab my lightning sword since this one does dark damage, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I think I'm about to get invaded. Ah, shit. Yeah, well, that just happened. I just got invaded. That's not good. Just sit here and wait for him. Here comes the Blade of the Dark Moon.
Hello.
Both these guys looking like Artorias. You know what? These two are looking like Artorias. I might as well do the same thing. Where's my leggings? There we go, and then I'll grab my great sword, which should be right here. And then I have the whole Artorias, 3 Artorias together. I know the invader is through here, so we gotta find him. Alright, the guy's around here somewhere. So... Hey, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but if you can, there's an invader in here right now. They're the Red Phantom. So, oh, there he is, a little shit. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but if so, yeah, he's gonna try to. There we go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that piece of garbage got taught a lesson. Hey, dude, can you actually hear what I'm saying right now? Hey, if you can hear what I'm saying, go ahead and do the L1 meme. Hang on. Hey, can you hear what I'm saying? Like talking to me and anything? If so, do this. Alright, I guess you can. Alright. I don't know if you can or can't, but if so, So, we were going around as 3 Artorias. That's actually kind of funny. I actually have this armor upgraded to max on Dark Souls 3, or not 3, but 1 is like one of my 3, armor sets max rank. The other's the Elite Knight and the Silver Knight. But since you're going around as Artorias, let me actually, go around as another great character. Give me a moment. Give me one moment, dude. I need to change my armor. Hang on one moment. Just gotta find it. I just had it earlier. Dragon Slayer armor. Where is it? Do I not have it on here? Oh, shit. Damn, I was gonna go around as Ornstein. Shit. Oh well, hang on. Or instead, actually, I just could go... Give me a moment. grab my leggings. Praise the sun. Alright. Longfinger Kirk. All right. Don't go up ahead, dude. I'm gonna take him out with a bow. Give me a moment. Gotta get these items. I'm glad the sludge doesn't poison you. That would suck. Alright. There's the drying hammers. And now... Where's my sight? There we go. No. There we go. Alright, so let me switch up to something a little more lighter. And then I need to grab to my leggings. There we go. Grab this. Do I have a password on? No. Alright. Oh well. Hey!
Thank you.
Here we go. Where's my remote? Oh, there it is. I gotta turn my volume down because it's a little too loud, guys. One moment. Hey dude, if you want to add me, I'm always looking for new people to play this game with, so if you want to play, just you can add me up or whatever. Alright, where's the bonfire? It should be right here. Okay. Rest. Get my clothes clean. There's the corpse of the Archdeacon. Or the Archdeacon, depending on how you pronounce it. Alright, so now I'm probably going to switch to one of my other characters, and if I don't want to play on them, we'll come back here and go through Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. And that is going to be a little frustrating, because the Fire Witches and the Cathedral Knights. Not Cathedral Knights, the Pontiff Knights. And the Archdeacons. Not Archdeacons, son of a bitch. I meant to say the Fire Witches and the Pontiff Knights. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Alright, so on this boss, I just need to kill... Oh, I just still need to kill, the, Great Wood and all. Give me one moment, guys. Alright, so basically I just had to switch up my character. That was my New Game Plus 2 character. I'm on New Game Plus 10 on this character right now. I almost killed all the... I killed some of the earlier game bosses since I'm just started NG10 on my on this character. So all the bosses I have dead are Cyros, Gundyr, Dancer, and Bort. So this is basically still like the early bosses, but like I said, if you want to still play through basically all the bosses with me, we can. Also, I know a little way. It's not really a cheat. It's not a cheat per se. This is more of like a easy way to beat the Great Wood. A little easier, as I read that if you use Pestilent Mist on the Curse-Rotted Great Wood, it won't go into Phase 2 because you're not destroying the bulbs on his body. Pestilent Mist, though, will still do massive damage, and me and a buddy of mine were like double casting it, and we got through him within like maybe 45 to 60 seconds. Just because Pestilent Mist, two of them were just chewing away at its health so quickly. So if you ever want to try something new and want to avoid the floor crashing on you, you can always use Pestilent Mist if you're able to on for him. And I'm also trying to get a little better at my parrying. So if you see me trying to parry a lot against some enemies, that's basically why. So I will meet you at the... I think it's the, I forgot the name of the bonfire. The very first one, you know. I have to go back to Vort's room, and, also, if you could tell by the picture, a little icon under my, name, I'm actually streaming Dark Souls right now, just something different. Normally I don't do this, but, I figured I'd be up for something different. So, if you don't want your, voice and all, you know, on here, which you can't talk voice wise anyway, but if you know, don't mind me streaming, like I said, with you in here, just let me know. I have a bunch of other games I play besides this. I played a little bit of Dark Souls Remastered, so, you know. I currently am making my way. I'm about to go make my way to the Undead Settlement. I just need to switch up my weapons real quick. And before we proceed through the Undead Settlement, I'm gonna try to practice my parrying on some of the dudes while we're in there. Let me just... I don't need my Irithyll straight sword. I'm gonna take that off, and then let me grab a Pestilent Mist, and then we can go ahead and then we can proceed. And this character, I'm basically you can put your sign at the very first bonfire because that's where I'm gonna spawn. Also, with my two characters, I actually am more of like a spell sword, though with this character I'm on, which is my original, and I platinum my game with this character. I actually can use more, I can use more pyromancies and sorceries and miracles. So like healing wise, for like the higher level, like since I'm NG10, if you need like healing and all, you can just leave that to me. I can patch you up and all, so you won't need to really worry about that. Like I said, my second character is 438. This character is 434, though I have more FP with this one than I do that one. My second character, can use a lot of magic. He's more... I have him with max luck, because he's more of, like... My characters are so high level, I really don't have a specific build in mind for him, but that character with the high luck, I primarily use for the higher bleed and poison damage more than the actual higher discovery. But, I'm at the, I think it's the tower on the wall. Or the foot of the high wall. No, that's what it is, foot of the high wall. The specific password, if you want to put a password on, it's going to be teacup, all lowercase, no spaces. If you don't want to use a password, whatever. Yeah, whatever you want to do with that, you can. Right now, I'm actually needing to... Forgot to customize the rest of my outfit real quick. When I was in there with you, I was trying to put on my armor for Ornstein, but I forgot on that specific character I didn't have his armor set. I didn't pick up his armor yet, or have it transferred over. So now I am at the foot of the high wall, so you can put your sign down. Let me know if you did put the password on, that way I can put it on real quick. Otherwise, just, you know. And I apologize if I'm talking a little bit more than normal. It's because I have a bit of a problem with ADHD, so at times I can talk a little more than normal, and there's times where I can't help it, and I can't really control it super well. I'm still trying to get a better grip on that, so I wanted to let you know now. I apologize about that. Hopefully that won't be a problem, because I had people who have added me before and basically act like jack-offs, and basically just like, oh, well, just we're very... any, I guess, proper respect to at least try to understand. So yeah, you know what, I have the password on. Just put the password on teacup, all lowercase and no spaces. That way you know. And remember, this character I'm on right now, dude, is new game plus 10. This is not new game plus 2. My second one's on like 5 or 6. So just wanting to put it out there, that way you knew if you're taking a fuck ton of damage, like, for no, like, reason whatsoever, that's why. So, yeah. So, yep. I will just wait for your sign to pop up. Let me know when you have your sign down. And all, because I need to be careful I don't get invaded here, because I've only been invaded here a couple times, but still, you know. I'm not the best PvP player, you can call it, you could say. So, you know. Still trying to get better, like my parrying and all, and all that crap, so. Yeah, just like I said, just let me know when your sign's down. Okay, remember, bonfire is the foot of the high wall in the undead settlement. I'm gonna go on ahead and try to clear out some of these try to clear out a couple of these yeah, but everything is it's gonna be all lowercase. No capitals, no spaces, no periods, nothing. All lowercase. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and clear out some of these I'm gonna clear out some of these enemies real quick. Alright, so the dog's dead. I only lost a single health flask from that, not too much health, so I'm good. Let me come back up to the bonfire. There's still the 2 doggos down there behind the cart, but I don't need to worry about those because we're not going that way. I have to wait for your sign to pop up because it's still not popping up by the bonfire. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I accidentally stepped back down at the bonfire. And then take a look at that pic when you get a minute. Okay. Alright, well, I just have to wait for it to pop up. I'm gonna go clear out these enemies again. And note to self, don't sit down at the bonfire this time. Since I have my fire bombs, hopefully I won't need to worry about going on the ground and, you know. Alright, well, 2 of the dogs are dead. Alright, well, I'm making my way back up. All the dogs are dead, so at least I don't need to worry about those hollows down there attacking because they're basically harmless. So, yeah, I'm up here. I still don't see it. I don't think I need to use the dried finger because this is not a Covenant area, so I should be good to go. So yeah, you know what? If you want to, instead, oh, okay. I was just gonna say we can meet at the second bonfire, but yeah. You know what? Yeah, just go to the second bonfire, the actual Undead Settlement bonfire, and just put your sign down there, and I'll just summon you there and all. Since all the enemies, well, the dogs are dead, I don't need to really worry about them coming out of nowhere and attacking me. And now, since this is active, it's going to make it a little more likely I'm going to get invaded, so... But... Now, since before I go light the bonfire, I'm going to actually work on my, parrying a little bit. There we go. And repost. I was about to say, this guy did not die from a spear of Ornstein. Alright, so... Alright, I'm here now. Let me rest up. Let me know when your sign's down. Again, I'm gonna... And you didn't realize it. Like I said, you could just, oh, alright. There we go. I saw it. Is that you? Yep, that's you. Alright. Now I'm gonna wait for this guy to basically let the dogs go, and then I'm gonna... Basically, I don't want you to, attack him, because I'm gonna try to work on my parrying. And there's one dog in here. I'm waiting for him to get out. Remember, like I said, don't attack me because I'm working on my parrying. There we go. So now you're playing as Artorias, and I'm playing as Ornstein. I could wear Smaug's armor with a ring +3 and use his hammer, but I would probably have to have only that as the weapon. Otherwise, I would probably still fat roll, because I have with his ring, with the Ring of Havel, I'm at 119 equip load, so... You know what, actually, yeah, let me see real quick before we advance. Just let me see what my thing is with all this armor. Really? motherfucker. Sorry about that, give me a moment. As I was saying, I want to see what my equip load is with his stuff on, with the Havel +3 ring, and just... While this armor is good protection, I don't like it because it looks so ugly. It is literally probably the ugliest armor I've ever seen. I mean, this makes it look like Smog is like the biggest set of man boobs in Dark Souls, you know, it's just like... You know, but... Like, even with... Artorias' shield is 11 pounds, like I said, even, with that, let me actually... Yeah, that's at 68.2. Hang on, let me see what it might... Where's this hammer? So even with the +3 ring and my shield and all, then this 6-pound shield, I'm at a 79.1. So I probably would have to put a little more in that, but... Actually, hang on, let me try this. I'm trying to see. With the Ring of Favor +3, it takes up to 73.9. Oh well. So, my AR with this is at 573. So, well, let me go ahead and take this off now, since even with the right rings and all, I can't wear it, and I don't really like wearing that anyway. But, as you can see, this is my character without armor. Originally, his design, I made him cosplay as Lorien. Like, I have like presets, like the perfect hair color and the eye color and all, because I just think Lorien's a pretty cool character. I think so, you know. And I just want to actually... Where? Oh, here we go. And yes, I'm going to be looking at, like, the Fire Witch. Fire Witch is probably... This is probably one of my favorite armor sets in Dark Souls 3. Definitely one of the best looking, in my opinion. Let me grab the helmet, and then I got to grab my weapons, and then we will be good to go. And a little note about the Immolation Tinder, aka the weapon of the Fire Witches. Something I find funny is, despite it being on fire, you cannot cast pyromancies with it. You can only cast sorceries and I think that's it. I mean, it does fire damage at all, but yeah, you can only cast sorceries with this, which I do find... Oh, I meant to put this in my other hand. Sorry about that. Hang on. Here we go. So yeah, that's just one thing I want to say, which I found kind of funny, but I don't need that in my hand because I have the crystal chime +5, which is what I use. So let me grab that. Let me grab this, and then let me grab my. Oh, by the way, this. I think it's. I have this one, and I have a Chaos +10 on this character. With, like, I have 87 in intelligence and 80 in faith, because I had enough souls to relocate, and not relocate, but to level up a few times. Without any kind of rings to modify damage, this Dark +10 Lothric Ultra Greatsword with my Chaos one, I'm doing about 886 AR, one-handed. But if I two-hand this, it goes from 886 up to 892. And I just wanted to check real quick, actually, my damage with the dark items increased damage. So, with the Blindfold Mask two-handed, it goes up to 915, and one-handed, it goes to 908. And so now, with the Dark Clutch Ring included, one-handed, it's 979, and two-handed, this goes up to 986. So basically, I have a sword that's almost doing 900 to 1000 AR without any kind of infusements or anything. Because since Dark and Chaos scale with your luck and intelligence, not luck and intelligence, meant faith and intelligence, excuse me. Since they scale up with those stats, any kind of Dark or Chaos or Dark weapon's going to be doing basically a shitload of damage. So, I eventually want to get at least one of my characters up to 802. I mean, because the way I could have at least one of them, you know. Hang on, let me, Alright, there's the one. Yeah, you get that one. I'll try to get the one over here. Oh, I actually don't have those. I don't have the church guardianship on this character, but I have it on my second one. This playthrough, when I go through the DLC, I gotta go, hang on, let me double check that real quick. Yeah, I don't on this character. On this character, when I go through Ring City, I gotta remember to go collect them. Let me go ahead and let me destroy these, things. And then, oh god, I hate the evangelists. You know, I hate these things. Ow. Oh shit. Yeah, like I said, since I'm on NG9, you see how quick I almost went down. You know. Also, I gotta remember that we're gonna be fighting an NG7 level, Holy Knight Hodrick up ahead, too, so... And the other day, I actually got parried by him a couple times, though he only riposted me once. I gotta be careful, because this fucker right here... Oh, shit. Nope. Sorry. Since I don't like using magic as much, I tend to really use my physical combat more. I only have like 2 in my Ashen Estus to you know, for that. So let me hang on. All right. Good. I don't use this often, so if there's, you know. I figured I'd pull out Dark Moon Blade, because why not? Yeah, this miracle, and then there was one you pick up from Arc Dragon Peak. That they were the last 2 miracles I needed. This one was such a pain in the ass, because even with like 99 Arsenal temporarily relocated, it took me probably, and within like 4 hours, I only got like 1, maybe 2 to 3 of the Concord taps. So, oh shit! Watch it. Hey dude, come here. Hey dude, I have a plan with this evangelist. What I want you to do is I want you to basically stand directly under here. I'm gonna climb up the ladder. I want you to try to get her to fall down. Then I'll go in for a plunge, but not yet. Just wait till she jumps down. All right, never mind. Yeah, I hate these things, because every time I hear ho ho ho, it just makes me want to slam my head into the wall. But you know what? At least if you've ever played Warframe, at least you don't need to worry about Captain Vor always saying like fucking strength to the Grenier, because that fucking shit really annoys the hell out of me and pisses me off. So yeah, let's get him closer to the bonfire, since we have Mr. Giant Man over there, and I don't want to have to combat both of these fuckers, you know. Hang on. Oh shit! I'm out of stamina. Hang on. Come on, you little shit. Come on. Yeah, dude, take care of him. I'll take care of Hodrick. shit. Damn, Hodrick. Yeah, I'm trying to improve my parrying, so this is actually a good way to work on it. See, the thing is with me, when it comes to Dark Souls 1, I can parry a lot easier. When it comes, the biggest problem with me on this is A, the timing, and not practicing parrying against all the types of weapons out there, you know? So, like, that's one thing I'm trying to get done. There we go. That's one thing I'm trying to get better with. As I said, if I was better with parrying. Well, you know what? Alright, come here, Hodrick. See, it's one thing I don't like is with this, you can't send them flying up in the air with the frost, at least as far as what I've seen, compared to Frida. So, now what I'm going to do is I actually need to restock, so I'm going to send you back, and I want you to meet me here. Also, you don't need to worry because I do have the tree branch, so you won't need to worry about taking damage or, you know. I do have to get Cliff underside though, but that's gonna wait a time. I don't need to worry about that right now, so yeah, let me grab that. Let me grab that, and now I'm actually going to put on my armor of Lorien because I want to wear it, but also give me something a little more bulky. The Fire Witch armor is actually pretty. I mean, it's pretty bulky overall. I mean, it's got some decent stats to it, though. I don't know. It's something about Lorien's armor I really like about it. You know, I think it looks really good. Really cool armor. It's got some pretty decent stats overall. The lowest stat, at least on the chest piece, is a 10.1, and that's against strike. I mean, overall, it's pretty solid, you know. So it's not a bad weapon. It's a really or armor. It's a really good armor set. So. You know. Alright, so I got my sign, not my sign, but I'm here at the dilapidated bridge. Let me know when your thing's down. And, you know. I'm gonna actually take off Dark Moonblade for a minute because I want to, you actually use Frozen Weapon. Instead, that's actually kind of my strategy when I fight the Twin Print. Old Wolf Shield, I don't think so, but let me double check. On this character, at least in my inventory, in both my inventory and storage box on this character, I don't. But I may have an extra on one of my other characters, so or I could just duplicate the one I have with you, though mine is at +5. So, you know, there's that. So, but I'll check one of my other characters first before I, you know. Now, I don't know if I ranked up with all the covenants with this character. I know I maxed out the Mound Makers and the Blades of the Dark Moon, you know, so. But I don't know if that, so. See, like I say, with my strategy, when it comes to like the frostbite. I've done this with the Twin Princes and with Iron Dragon Slayer and at times Gale. Is I'll basically, since I don't want to have to use my hammer with Wart because it takes up like almost a quarter of my stamina with like 1 to 2 swings, I'll usually just stack up Snap Freeze and combine it with like a Frozen Weapon, and also. So, and I've gotten, I think, a Frostbite proc, as I called it, on, okay, well that just happened. That happened to me on my last New Game cycle with my other character, with Alba. I tossed an Alluring Skull on the, right before the cliff, on one of the rocks. He followed it and then just ran off the cliff, and I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, I've gotten a freeze proc, as I was saying, off on, I think the Twin Princes, or it was Iron Dragon Slayer, like 2 uses of just Snap Freeze alone. So, and Snap Freeze doesn't really even have that high of a cost, I think. So, so like I said, you're getting a pretty decent sorcery for a very little cost whatsoever. Oh shit. Alright, the thrall up here is gone. I just gotta grab the ashes. But yeah, I don't know if your character has any kind of magic investment, but I definitely would recommend being a spell sword, and especially heavily investing in your intelligence and faith levels, because pyromancy, sorceries, and miracles, you're going to be doing as much damage as you would in terms of physical combat. I have that too, but I actually prefer, actually, yeah, go ahead and give me one more moment. I actually prefer the actual physical sword version, because it's just, to me, is stronger, and that doesn't do enough damage to me to warrant using it a lot, you know what I mean? Just because, I mean, while it is a really cool sorcery, it's just not that strong. Like, even with my 87 and 80 and my intelligence and faith, I just don't see it really. I've used it, I just don't see much of a difference in damage compared to when it was in like at 50 and 45, which I used to have it at for, you know. I gotta find my Drake Blood leggings, hang on. And I'm gonna pull a wannabe fighter PL look, because this is actually what I wore when I killed my NG9 Nameless King. This is what I wore. So let me grab this. I got that. This I will actually take off for where is it? For this. There we go. And then we're set. So with this, +5, my stats AR 608. Not too crazy, but yeah, like I said, this fight, I'll show you exactly what I mean with the Pestilent Mist thing, just how good, surprisingly, it's actually good. Like I said, I'll usually, about a quarter or halfway through it being in effect, I'll recast it just because it, you know. So what I'll need you to do is just basically just kill all the little random little shits that pop up. So you know, I don't have I have all the emotes on this character too. At least I think so. So let me actually swap one of these around real quick to where I can actually I need to actually. I want to grab my, what's that one emote from, you get from Sigurd, here we go, the Rejoice, that's it. This one kind of reminds me of, though, I think it's the Cheer emote from Bloodborne. You know the one from Bloodborne, the one similar to this, where it just looks absolutely too, I'm going to put it politely and say, what's the word? Too flamboyant. You know what I mean? With the one where it just looks like, you know which emote I'm talking about if you played Bloodborne. You know, so, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not trying to consistently talk. Like I said, there are some times where I just can't control it. I'm sorry if I'm annoying your ear. I'm not trying to. So, you know. And here we go. So remember, like I said, I'll attack the tree with my pestilent mist. You just keep the randoms off of me. The random shitheads. And remember, if you get damaged a little too much by these guys, rush over to me and I'll heal. Alright. Obviously how this is actually listed as one of Nadir's weaknesses, Pestilent Mist, under his boss page. So, yeah, so, see, all you do is, every so often, just walk up to him, recast it, you know, and then, you basically just sit back and let, you know, just let, Pestilent Mist, just let it do its thing. see? So, alright, so after this, what I will have to meet you at the second bonfire, in the Road of Sacrifices. Just when I summon you there, I would prefer not having to wait super long to go through there. I just want to go through there. You know, me and you will run through. We'll go to where the Black Knight is. I'll have to grab the coal, and we're just gonna go run right to Crystal Sage, and then we'll go back, fight the Abyss Watchers, and go through that, so forth and so on. You know. So yeah, so basically, you've seen, while it is slightly more time-consuming, I've noticed that, in my opinion, it's actually a little more, I still have all that room to maneuver. So in Phase 2, yeah, you still have a little more room to move when it comes to that fight. But it's not as much room as you get in Phase 1. If he backs you into a corner, well then, yeah, you're basically screwed, you know what I mean? So, that's why I like doing that strategy sometimes, because, depending on my mood. Because, A, you know, you're saving a little bit of time, not by much, but, and also you don't need to worry about that last phase, where you have not as much room to maneuver, and if he backs you into a corner and you can't get out, well then you're basically screwed, you know, so, I will meet you at the halfway fortress, yeah, because I still have to go through the tower. I gotta actually, head back through the second bonfire. I have to go light the, cliff underside. You know, and then, you know, and then, go from that way down, so, oh, another thing I wanted to mention is that if